Hey guys, welcome back to ROS TCG, and today is another Rules of Survival video, the top 4 tips, tricks on Rules of Survival, like how to play. And before I do start, I'd like to say check out our Instagram page, it's ROS TCG, and just whenever a new video is coming out, we'll post on there. We try to be active, but let's get into the video. So the first trick here is going to be not holding down onto the fire button, which I see, while through watching other gameplays and just other people play, people like to hold onto the fire button, when really it's better used just spamming the button, because less recoil happens, and as you'll see right here, that if the recoil brings it up, but if you spam the button, it doesn't jump it up as much, and it just gives you a better aim. So even with I think that was a 2x scope, which isn't much, I could shoot somebody very far away. And so, if you hold down on the button, it'll shoot a few feet ahead of them. Like this, here I spam the button. So it only does a little bit of kick, which is nice, and it's definitely a better way of getting more hits on your opponent. Now, the second tip I have is whenever you're getting fired at, lay down. Now, this is normally, you'll want to do it when there's grass or you're on top of a hill. But as you can see, I take fire, I jump to the ground, it's harder for them to see you, and you can throw a few shots back, and you might be able to take them if you get surprise attack, something like that. Now, this only works if there is grass, but at this time there was, so you just drop down. It is really hard to see somebody in the grass, and that's the main reason why. And it gets you a few nice kills as well. And so my third tip here is that don't underestimate the power of fists. Now right here, the game is lagging out a little bit, but it gets all better once we drop on the ground. And fists do like 30 damage per hit, which is more than some of the guns actually, which is pretty crazy. So there's nothing in that house back there, or whatever it's called. And so I run here, there isn't a gun, but there's somebody across in the other building. I just saw him. And so I look around, I see them, then they go missing for a little bit, so I'm trying to get closer, and they jump out right there, take a few shots at me. I don't take any damage. And I run up, and the fists, I miss a few at first, but it's close, and it's hard to aim, and I actually take them with my fists, which is, you just can't underestimate the power of fists. It does help. And here, as you can see, we're going into a bigger area, more popular. And the tip here is you don't always need to get a bunch of kills at the beginning of the game to do really good. Actually, in most cases, the more kills I've gotten, the less likely I am to win, because you're in a more popular area. And here, just flips through. These are all in the same game. It flips through a few clips where I just get a few kills in the early game. But really, it might even be more beneficial to stay up on the, 1 to 2 house areas, take a few kills on the way, but stuff like 14 kill victories, or 14 kill games, might not get you the win. I mean, kills normally don't determine that. So there's a guy over there. I just start shooting at him. They finally realize I am. Start jumping. I take them, though. And then I always reload in the grass, just because in case somebody saw me when I was shooting. And again, this all is the same game. It will jump through a few clips. But it might be more beneficial to start out somewhere where there isn't a bunch of houses, because less people will drop there. Now, yes, you can get more loot by going into these bigger places, but there's just a higher chance of death. And you don't always need everything. Like a full level 3 armor and level 3 helmet. And see, this guy right here starts jumping, but I take him as well. And here I run into this house. There's somebody, I was just seeing shots from over here. And so I'll go in. There's somebody on the stairs up there. I take a shot at them, but miss. And if I didn't have some kind of health stuff, and I did take damage, this could have just stopped me more from actually win in the game. That's why it's just better to stay away from people. And finally, right here, there's gunshots coming from over here. I shoot at them, but bad aim that time. Didn't get that much time to aim. And so I decided to rush them, which is a little bit risky, but I like it when the game does go faster paced. And the wall is closing in right now, or the boundary, whatever you want to call it. And I get ambushed from behind, and that's when I died. It was because I was in this popular place. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Check out my Instagram page. It's ROS TCG. We post on there pretty regularly with new stuff coming out. But this has been ROS TCG signing off.